Rubistar Lightning Productions presents. In a world where everyone learns differently, there are 7 intelligences. There's one who possesses them all.
The core function of this intelligence is the confrontation with the world of objects, ordering and reordering them, assessing their quantity, comprehending numerical symbols, and understanding underlying quantities and operations themselves. The basis for all logical mathematical forms of intelligence spring from the handling of objects. After these become internalized or done in one's head, one proceeds from the realm of the sensory motor to the realm of pure abstraction, ultimately to the heights of logic and science. Linguistic competence is the most widely and most democratically shared among the human species. One cannot hope to proceed with any efficiency in the world without considerable command of phonology, syntax, semantics, and pragmatics.
Dear Jamie, I've got some things I'd like to set in pen.
So someone saw a blonde eating a Tootsie Pop and asked her, "So how many licks does it take to get to the center of that Tootsie Pop?" And without thinking, she replied, "Beats me. Took a whole day just to get through the wrapper." Ha 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 ha.
Characteristic of this intelligence is the ability to use one's body in highly differentiated and skilled ways for expressive as well as goal-directed purposes, plus the capacity to work skillfully with objects, both those that involve the fine motor movements of one's bodily motions and the capacity to handle objects skillfully. Students who are usually high in musical intelligence and relatively low in linguistic intelligence will use their musical intelligence skills to translate language into rhythmic patterns. Content in rhyme can be easily absorbed by these students, while the same information in an uninspiring lecture or in the stilted prose of a science textbook can be completely indigestible.
Like an earthquake, move your tail. Yo.
The core capacity is the ability to notice and make distinctions among other individuals, and in particular their moods, temperaments, motivations, and intentions. In an advanced form, interpersonal knowledge permits a skilled adult to read the intentions and desires, even when they've been hidden, of many other individuals, and potentially to act upon this knowledge, as if and by influencing a group of individuals to behave along desired lines.
I know how you're feeling. Alright, I understand you. I am emotionally connected and empathetic.
the core capacity to access one's own feeling life, one's range of effects or emotions, the capacity to instantly affect discrimination among those feelings, and eventually to label them, to draw upon them as means of understanding and guiding one's behavior. This is the intrapersonal intelligence. Hey, can I play?
I prefer to be alone.
The core operation of this intelligence depends on the ability to image. It also involves the capacity to perceive the visual world accurately, perform transformations and modifications upon one's initial perception, and recreate aspects of one's visual experience, even in the absence of relevant physical stimuli. Do the activities in each category strike a familiar chord? They should. Each of us is born with all of these intelligences, though individuals tend to develop those valued by their culture, be it home, school, church, community. It is the goal of the ITI classroom to make sure that all intelligences are used and developed on a daily basis. Thank you for joining me.
When I think of Lorelei
And Jesselyn.
my head turns all around. As gentle as a butterfly, she moves without a sound.